Hello people, today we are going to learn about planning process group project management process C. Develop project management plan. This is the last plan for the planning process group. So let's see. Develop project management plan is the process of defining, preparing, coordinating all subsidiary plans and integrating them into a comprehensive project management plan. A key benefit of this process is a central document that defines the basis of all project work. The inputs involved are project charter, output from the processes, enterprise environmental factor, organizational process asset. The tools and techniques involved are expert judgment, facilitation techniques, and the output is project management plan. The first input is the project charter. The size of the project charter varies depending on the complexity of the project and the information known at the time of its creation. At a minimum, the project charter should define the high-level boundaries of the project. The project manager uses the project charter as the starting point for initial planning toward the initiating process group. The next input is output from other processes. Outputs from many of the other processes are integrated to create project management plan. Any baselines and subsidiary plans that are an output from other planning processes are inputs to this process. In addition, changes to these documents may necessitate update to the project management plan. The next input is enterprise environmental factors, and the factors include governmental or industry standards, project management body of knowledge for vertical market, example construction, and focus area, example environmental safety risk or agile software development. Then project management information system, example an automated tool such as scheduling software tool, a configuration management system, an information collection and distribution system, or web interfaces to other online automated systems. Organizational structure, culture, management practices, and sustainability. Infrastructure, example existing facilities and capital equipment, and personnel administration, example hiring and termination guidelines, employee performance review, and employee development and training records. The next input is organizational process asset, which involves standardized guidelines, work instructions, proposal evaluation criteria, and performance measurement criteria. The project management plan template including guidelines and criteria for tailoring the organization's set of standard processes to satisfy the specific needs of the project, and project closure guidelines or requirements such as the product validation and acceptance criteria. Change control procedures, including the steps by which official organization standards, policies, plans, and procedures or any other project documents will be modified, and how any changes will be approved and validated. The expert judgment, the next is tools and techniques. The first thing is expert judgment. When developing the project management plan, expert judgment is utilized to tailor the process to meet the project needs. Develop technical and management details to be included in the project management plan. Determine resources and skill levels needed to perform project work. Define the level of configuration management to apply on the project. Determine which project documents will be subject to the formal change control process, and prioritize the work on the project to ensure the project resources are allocated to the appropriate work at the appropriate time. The next tool and technique is facilitation technique, and that has broad application within the project management processes and are used to guide development of the project management plan. Brainstorming, conflict resolution, problem solving, meeting management are the key techniques used by facilitator to help team and individuals achieve agreement to accomplish project objectives. The output is obviously project management plan, and it is a document that describes how the project will be executed, monitored, and controlled. So basically, project management plan involves how of the everything. So the keyword to remember is how. It integrates and consolidates all the subsidiary plans and baseline from the planning processes. So project management plan mainly contains all the management plans and baselines. There are three kind of baselines: scope baseline, schedule baseline, and cost baseline. Subsidiary plan include scope management plan, requirement management plan, schedule management plan, cost management plan, quality management plan, process improvement plan, human resource management plan, communication management plan, risk management plan, procurement management plan, and stakeholder management plan. We have already learned about all these subsidiary plans in my past tutorial. So if you're new to my channel, you can go back to my channel and search for each of the how to develop each of the management plan, and then after that you can come back to tutorial to understand how the final project management plan is developed. Among other things, the project management plan may also include the following: life cycle selected for the project and the processes that will be applied to each phase. Details of the tailoring decisions specified by the project management team are as follows: project management processes selected by the project management team, level of implementation for each selected process, description of tools and techniques to be used for accomplishing those processes, and description of how the selected processes will be used to manage the specific project, including the dependencies and interaction among those processes and essential inputs and outputs. The next thing is the continued output is description of how work will be executed to accomplish the project objective. Change management plan that documents how changes will be monitored and controlled. Then configuration management plan that documents how configuration management will be performed. Then description of how the integrity of the project baselines will be maintained. Requirement and techniques of communication among stakeholders, and key management reviews for content, the extent of, and the timing to address open issues and pending decisions. So final slide talks about the different differentiation between the project management plan and project document. Project management plan contains all management plans and the scope the baselines. Remember, there are three baseline: cost baseline, scope baseline, and schedule baseline, and all the subsidiary management plans are there in the project management. And rest of all other things like activity attributes, activity cost estimates, activity duration estimates, activity list, activity resource requirement agreement, basis of estimate, change log, etc. So all these things you can have a look or read these. All these are just project document, not a plan. So plan includes just the subsidiary plans and the baseline. So guys, I hope you got some idea on how to develop the project management plan. So this is the end of planning process group. Next we are going to start with the series of executing process group. So come back to my channel or subscribe to my channel for more videos on PMP and other things. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon.